No, there's math today. This is math. Alright, so welcome back everyone. This is Elmo 2010 Problem 3. So you have a two-dimensional infinite grid, and you have an n by n square of tokens, and in a move you're allowed to like move stuff around, basically. So you can take n adjacent counters in row or column and slide them one space across that row or column. Wait. What? Okay. Okay, so first of all, like, this has to be parity, right, or something. Like, is this like the any distinguishable? So the set of permutations you can get of the counters is promised, I think, to be, what is it? So there's no transpositions, but you can get every even permutation? Is that the claim? No, that's not quite the claim. But it's probably the case that you can get every even permutation, I think is what it's saying, right? Okay, well let me do the n equals 2 case actually, because I can't tell what's going on right now. Dun, da, da, token, 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 token. So how do you like do a thing? So I can like, I guess let's start by doing that. Like that. And then we'll go down here. And then push back and then push. Did that do anything? What does it do? Okay, I should label these. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is an operation that is a 3 cycle. So like da, 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 da. Well, let's vote result. We're doing the Elmo problem, and then we're doing code forces, and that might be all I do today. Because I don't really want to do the polynomial inequality, to be honest. Sorry. Okay, so I can do a 3 cycle. Yeah, I feel like it has to be the case that you can get even permutations exactly or something. So for 4 things, if I can do 3 cycles on any of them, does that generate every even permutation? Yeah, for 4 this is fine, because, well, actually the only maybe? I think 4 is so small that like, the only even permutations on 4 things are 3 cycles and two transpositions, which is the 2 transpositions is what you get when you compose 2 3 cycles. So at least for n equals 4, we already have a proof that can get any even. So now I just want to show the permutations always even. Does this just follow for dumb parity reasons? It has to be permutation parity. Okay, so what's the... I should know how to do this. Can I just actually... I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is like for each of these pictures, I'm going to associate the mod n picture where you take the square literally mod it. You take all the coordinates mod n. So I'm going to draw it like this. So I can draw the following squares: 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, like, you take the coordinates mod thing, okay? And so each of these green things is a permutation. And here's the, well, it's exactly an n cycle because mod n, the operation's good. So each green step is exactly an n cycle. On the other hand, any returning sequence must have an even number of moves. Because what? What do I say? Like, look at sum of x plus y minus okay, just look at the sum of the coordinates, okay? This thing changes by plus n or minus n each step. So in order to get back to 0, you need to do the operation an even number of times. Okay, great! So that actually solves part B outright. So yeah, it's just parity for B. So because this argument will work for any n, not just n equals 2. So now I just need to do the construction, and it sounds like I need to be able to what, generate any 3 cycle? That sounds really annoying actually. I don't know. Yeah, the construction is probably the annoying part. Parity part is fine. I should actually write this on the text instead of the board, so I have more board space. So for each blue position, write the green permutation. Obtain taking all coordinates mod n. Each green permutation is the previous permutation composed with some n cycle. By considering some x plus y, we see any returning. On the other hand, a return sequence has an even number of moves. Each step changes by plus or minus n. Need to get back to start. Oops. Ah, freaking. So any returning sequence arrives at an even permutation. I did not mean to write that in the statement. That's. Alright, cool. Okay, so now I have to actually construct it. Oh, frick. I don't want to do the construction. Whatever, I can get rid of all this stuff now. Actually. Okay. Construction. Is it true I can get any even permutation actually? OTOH is on the other hand. Okay, I'll just write it out. It might not be true I can get literally no, but it has to be true, because if you only have 2 counters that you don't care about, then that controls the parity. Do I show that I can, like, permute each row / column arbitrarily? Or, like, can I cycle each row or column? That reminds me of solving a Rubik's Cube, Jesus. Okay, now let me try to do the same thing. So we're gonna push this one cell to the... No, but this only works for the... No, actually, it should work even for if I like, let's say I push the middle thing, alright? I want to do the middle just so I can see what it looks like. So we're gonna push this middle thing out. 4, 5, 6. And now I'm going to act here. This is 4, 3, 5, 9, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I see what's. I think I kind of see what's going on. I think the base of the construction is that I can do any triangles. So if I have like one, let's say I have a square. I'm just gonna draw like a. At this point, I'm just gonna draw it this way. Those numbers are not that important. You know what? Basically, I claim that I can permute any right triangle. Or not any isosceles right triangle like this. I claim that, for example, I could do this if I wanted to. And what I'm only going to label the counters I actually care about. So let's say this is like A, B, C. Then I can push down. So now it's B, A, and then done. And then I'm gonna push this guy right. So it looks like this now. C is still here. Shoot. No. C, blue. Okay, so it looks like this. And now I'm gonna push up, and then the next step is like push up, left. Push up and then push left. X2. I'm not gonna write both steps out. So yeah, that should just work. So this is B, C, A. So I can do this. I wonder if I push more, can I do other triangles? Or alternatively, is it the case that like being able to cycle 3 consecutive... I feel like if I can cycle 3 consecutive vertices, that's like good enough. So I can do a triangle like this. Is it the case that I can get any even permutation just by switching triangles? I feel like the answer should be yes. Because when you have just permutations on n elements, actually like it's sufficient to be able to just do any transposition. If you can swap any two, even if you have a bunch of counters on a line and you're allowed to switch any 2 consecutive ones, then that's a permute. Then you can get every permutation. This is a little weirder because I want to show I can get any even permutation, so it's not quite as clean. But I think basically the same thing is likely to work. Where let's say it's annoying because it's like in a grid, so it's not that clean. But at the very least, if I do let's see. So if I have suppose I have A, B, C, D in a square. Well, actually, if I have ABCD in a square, then by the n equals 2 case I did earlier, that means I can get any even permutation on here. So in particular, I can get right triangles, and I can get things that look like this. So that means, okay, I can get this, and I can get so I can like move this guy anywhere. Like I can do this. I can move these like up and slide these perpendicular to their direction. Also, if I compose this with, can I get a 3 cycle? If I do, oh man, I'm bad at visualizing stuff. So I can do B, D, A, C, and then I can do D, B. Yeah, this should be it. So that means I'm also able to like move these. So I can put down pairs of transpositions between any two quote-unquote consecutive elements. Okay, so this will do it. That should be fine. Because if I have this gadget, then when I apply this here, it turns into this. And also I can, whenever I want, spawn two things that look like that. So I can just like, you know, push these around. I can get any permutation as an even number of grid consecutive. On the other hand, every real permutation is a product of an even number of... If I put in ordering, I think the ordering you want is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Okay, so it's a theorem that's not very hard to prove that any permutation on these 16 things is given by like a product of a bunch of transpositions of adjacent pairs. I.e., if you have the permutation 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 up to 15 to 16, then by taking copies of these and composing them appropriately, you can get any permutation on 16 elements. That is true, right? I'm not making that up. Wait, let me make sure that's true. I think it should be true. It's like that Buhat order or whatever. Wait, let me make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, of course it's true. It's just, you can bubble sort. I have a hard time visualizing permutations in my head. But basically, it's a bubble sort. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so this just kind of works. Alright. Do you really want me to... I want to be honest, I really don't want to do the polynomial inequality. Let's write this up. Alright. Thank you to Gupta Sunny 158 for the follow. Okay. We claim that we can only obtain even permutations. The proof takes 2 observations. So, on the one hand, consider sum of x plus y across all counters at each step of the operation. More problems suggested. No, these days I just only take the problems that come in on time, because usually there's so many requests I can't actually do them all, and I'm like, I'll people who show up on time is the way I filter now, so that the vote isn't too out of hand. Granted, that was like not true today. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I should encourage people to show up on time if they want their problem to be done. Each step of the operation. It increases by plus n or minus n at every step. So any returning sequence must have an even number of steps. On the other hand, all the counters occupy at any time. We can consider the counter labeling as a permutation on z mod n z squared any point for any ordered pair. Exactly one counter occupies that residue. Then each move permutes an even number. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch right up screen. Permutes an even number each move is an n cycle. Hence, a returning sequence is a composition of an even number of n cycles. Consequently, it follows that each permutation obtained has even parity. Therefore, it's impossible to achieve B. On the other hand, towards A, we are... Oh, this is definitely process. Oh, actually it could be grids as well, but I think it's more process. Show any even permutation is achievable. Claim. I think the easiest way to do it is if I do like dot A B dot. I think this is clearest. C triangle IE. This really should be D dots. Is there a command for like D dots but the other way? I actually don't know. When is USMO 1977 solutions? Oh, eventually. I don't know, when I get to it. I have a bunch of stuff I'm supposed to do that I haven't gone to doing yet. Oh, come on. No! U dots? Oh, of course, up dots. D dots is, okay, thanks. U dots. And then D dots. You know, why did I type all the dots if I'm gonna change all of them? What a pain. I'm gonna just put bullet here. What? U dot's not defined. Did I get duped? LaTeX D dots reversed. It's RD dots? U dots exist, you just need a random package for it that is not standard. Okay, you know what? Screw it. It's not like I'm gonna see this code again for a long time. Oh my god, now it's throwing 10 billion errors at me because of one broken dots command. Fake, I forgot the double backslash. Nice! C dot to the C dot to the C dot. What a great solution. Proof, push the row with A and B left. Push the column with C and A down. Or B and A up. C and A up. Push the same row right, back right. Push the same column down. Let me double check if that's the one I get and not the other one. Yeah. By composing these, we also get that the following and symmetric variants are allowed. So I'm just write A, B, C, D, B, A, D, C, and ta-da. Okay, let's have one more. B, C, A, D. Okay. Okay. It will be the first complete solution. Did no one write this out? Oh my god, people are so lazy. Are both possible? Two, three, 2n, 2n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 1, and oh my god. 3n minus 1, 3n. 3n plus 1, 3n plus 2, 4n minus 2, 4n minus 1, 4n, d dots, d dots, d dots, v dots, d dots, d dots. N squared minus 2n plus 1? Yeah. N squared minus 2n plus 2, n squared minus 2n plus 3, n squared minus n. Oh, actually, okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this, because it actually depends. Also, I meant to use a matrix. n be matrix. Oh shit, we should all be v dots except for this one. Actually, they're all v dots actually. Observe that any two numbers are consecutive. Or sorry, not cells. These are counters. Claim lemma bubble sort. Any permutation pi on 1 through n is generated by 1, 2, 2, 3, n minus 1, n. Well, this is a standard fax. Okay. Now, an even permutation and square can be generated by is an even composition. Well, let me give these a name. The adjacent transposition and transpositions. On the other hand, by starting with 1, 2 to n and using the two moves we described above, a pair of adjacent transpositions of our counters can be generated as follows. But this is actually really annoying to write up. This is Vim. Okay, I need to label these. I'm just gonna use if both transpositions are horizontal, start with any move of the form 2 and then move. Well, I'm going to replace operation with move with operation everywhere, because move. I'm also talking about moving counters, and then move two transpositions in place by using 2 and 3 repeatedly. Same for 2 vertical. Same for if 1 horizontal and I don't need to name pi because One horizontal and one vertical. Then start with one and use the same proof. I really wrote out everything. Okay, this completes the proof. What other... I've never used Emacs, so I have no opinion on the Vim versus Emacs. I will say I'm very happy with Vim. I switched from Vim to I've never used VS Code either. I picked up Vim when I was in high school, and then I never got to trying any of the others. I'm too used to it now. That's the problem. I will say Vim has a lot of things that I wish someone had told me. Like, I didn't find out until like this year that like you can just have like autocomplete that like actually works. What was that autocorrect? Which auto? This. Oh, this account doesn't have the really fancy Vim stuff enabled, I guess. On the account that I use for like work, like it will autocomplete LaTeX commands for me. Like if I start typing a LaTeX command, it'll know like which commands are available at that line and fill in. For LaTeX. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. This seems like something I would like to know. Why isn't the keycam reading today? I just realized keycam's been off the whole time. It's a little awkward. Whose problem was this? Oh, did I close it? Oh no. You know, I set this thing to not remember browser history, but I think what I should do is have it just clear browser history at the end of each session. I think that's the play. No, wait, that's what I have. What? But I opened the Elmo page. Huh? Oh, that's why. I'm stupid. Cool, so this will only remember... Yeah, that's fine. Elmo 2010. That's much better. Why clear browser history? I don't know. Like sometimes, like it doesn't really matter because this is the account anyways. But I'm worried like one day I open my browser by accident and it's like showing my email, and my email has like the USMO problems in it, like that kind of thing. Or you like I open Discord and like the USMO grading Discord is open, which happened already. No one noticed, thankfully, but like one day I'm gonna get burned for it, so I try to take precautions. And so like for example, clearing all the history so that every time it only shows history from like that particular streaming session, so like, you know, there's less of a chance that I accidentally leak something important. Right, I was trying to look up the author. Mitchell Lee and Benjamin Gumby. Process weights. Okay, no one posted a complete solution. Oh man, people are so lazy. Yeah, that's basically the solution. The problem request ship has sailed. I'm answering every question in sent Lord M's post. What? I need a little more white space. Don't worry about it. The autofilter is not super intelligent. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I have to do a code forces problem now. Is that what's next?